Hello, welcome to my channel. I'm the Buddha Body. I'm a psychic and intuitive medium. I channel messages that I get from the Most High, and I give you guys those messages. See what we need to be aware of, what currently is going on in the energy. All right, and yeah, let's tap in. I hope you guys are doing amazing. Okay. Spirit, ancient ancestors, angels of the highest white light, please allow me to receive the most accurate messages that I can at this moment in time. Any evil, ill will, negativity, attempts at destiny swapping, or energy siphoning, please return back to sender or return back to source tenfold. All right, let's get into it. Let's get into it. What wants to come through? Holy Spirit, Divine Spirit. All right, we have growth potential. Embrace change to unlock your full potential and flourish. Okay, what I'm getting here, you guys could be seeing doves. Doves could be significant. All right, God's surrounding you right now, okay? The Heavenly Father is all around you, all right? You're also tapping into your growth potential right now, so there's a need to embrace changes that are happening, because there's a lot of changes happening here. All right, seize every minute. Carpe diem, seize the day. Okay, this is an energy of seizing the day, all right? Because your potential has no bounds. All right, stay hopeful. Yeah, there's this energy of hope, all right? Yeah, there's the energy of remaining hopeful, all right, that you're unlocking your full potential here, and this is balancing out a lot of things that were being done in this energy. You're going through a breakthrough, massive breakthrough here. Yeah, resurrection, saving grace. Wow. Shake off the past and rise again. Reinvent yourself, and you'll rise up from the ashes even more powerful. So you're rising up, and I'll rise up. I'll rise like an angel. I'll rise up. Yeah, you're rising. He is risen. Yeah, you're making a comeback here. Okay, yeah. I feel like you're also helping a lot of people, like you're leading a lot of people into the lights. All right, so you're also helping guide others. We have seek clarity, embrace honesty, face consequences, and sharpen your focus for personal growth. Yeah, growth potential. So in this resurrection and what you're doing to shake off the past and reinventing yourself, you're embracing things through an honest lens. You're seeing the reality of things. You're facing the consequences that it takes to step into your growth. All right, you're sharpening your focus for this personal growth to prosper. All right, unexpected blessing. And you see all these orbs. It's like you probably have so many guidance. You have so much guidance right now. You could be seeing orbs around you, or you're seeing like the divine's hand is upon you. All right, this unexpected. I didn't even see this yet. The divine's hand is upon you. See how the person has their hand on this person here? The divine's hand is upon you. I'm telling you, you're gonna receive an unexpected blessing through you tapping into full potential here. Okay, just don't allow the envious people, don't allow the haters to affect you guys, because you know, the more you get blessed, the more it makes the haters pissed. That's just how it is. All right, we have sorrow heals and heartache shadow growth awaits. You had to go through a resurrection. This was all part of God's plan. All right, you had to go through the depths of your souls, because they wanted pain not to define you but refine you, because brighter days were being promised, and you remained hopeful, and this is why your unexpected blessing is near, or it's already here. Almost there. Yeah, stay hopeful, because you're almost there. All right, you're pretty much on the finish line right now. Persist with faith. Yeah, remain hopeful. For you are on the brink of a breakthrough. Your efforts are about to bear fruit. Yeah, there's an unexpected blessing that's coming through that's really going to, yeah, your divine blessings are here. Okay. Anything else, Holy Spirit? Thank you. Yeah, sorrow heals. So you've gone through resurrection through heartache, through pain. All right, but you didn't let that define who you are. You let it refine who you are. And this is why the divine's blessing you. Wow. You're seeking clarity. Overthinking and friends. Interesting. What is this all about? You're trusting yourself. Okay, so you're trusting yourself to go on your own, because you sought clarity through situations where you felt like you had friendships that only made you overthink, overanalyze, stress yourself out. These people wanted you to be in an energy of basically restricting yourself, because they wanted you to be overthinking constantly. They didn't want you to receive these blessings. So you had to give up control and let go of a lot of people who weren't your friends. As sad as it is, they were friends when you were down. They're not friends when they don't want to see you up. Okay. Drama queen. Yeah, you saw clarity on people who were playing a role. All right, trying to create drama, start drama around you, because they wanted to be seen as like I don't know, important in your life in some way. Weird. Okay. We have Mountain of Mastery. Ascend towards self-realization and triumph, guided by the stoic presence of the Mastery Mountain pathway. Yeah. So I'm getting like you've reached some sort of mastery with yourself. You're at this Mountain of Mastery already. So you've unlocked this potential. All right, but take precautions here. All right, because if you're in the energy of restriction, that's by you trying to over control a situation, and Spirit does not want you to do that. Spirit wants you to allow yourself to let things happen naturally. Okay, don't force the flow. That's what I'm hearing. Do not force the flow. These people are trying to force the flow by being all dramatic in your energy. Okay, we have naive. All right, you're almost there. I feel like you guys, people thought you were naive because you wanted to reach for the stars. All right, yeah, you are fortunate. A trap was laid out for you, but you were too smart to fall for it. Yeah, like I said, these people were very much so hell-bent on making you seem naive, making you seem like your dreams weren't real, your dreams would never be real. It's like that. It's like always that kind of energy where it's like people who become very, very well known, all right, or they just have like that energy where they're known to do big things, you know, have that kind of energy to persevere and really like gain success in different ways. A lot of times they will go through life situations where people will always break them down, all right, always bully them or tell them that they're not good enough or tell them that, you know, they'll never make it. Like, what's an example? Isn't that like the basketball player? I think it was Michael Jordan, excuse me, Michael Jordan, where like he tried to audition, why can I say it? He tried out for basketball on his team, high school team. He didn't make it in, and he became like a world-renowned NBA player. Certain things like that. Like, people wanted you always to be seen as naive for reaching for success, okay? They always wanted to kind of like, it's like they wanted you always to settle for a lower idea or version of yourself, and you just weren't about that. 7-Eleven. You always knew that there was something more. You always knew that you had to reach a better aspect of who you are. You had a responsibility here, and this is why you're receiving good news, because you had a responsibility from the divine. It's like the divine gave you this kind of this missions pathway. We have vortex of change. Engage in the vortex of change where energy swirl and transformative dances, molding anew. So yeah, you're going through this huge vortex. It's like you're going through a portal where everything has changed. Yeah, everything. It's like a ripple effect. As your life changes, as you really get better with yourself, as you grow into your own potential, you unlock your potential. A ripple effect, it signals out to the universe that, oh, this person's meant for more. This person's going to the next level. This person's doing bigger things. Okay? We have seed of potential. Yeah. Plant the seed of potential and nurture its sprouting promise with attention and care. Someone wanted to cause so much drama, so much chaos in your energy, cause a scene in your energy because they didn't want you to embrace the honesty and validity of who you are. All right, they didn't want you to sprout this energy, okay, this potential. Nurture yourself with attention and care. That's why there was so much, you dealt with so much smear campaigning, you dealt with so much liars, you dealt with so much hateful people on your path. Like, everyone just always at every corner just trying to like make you seem like you can never make it. Okay, we have honest echoes. Listen to the whispers of your heart, for it knows the whole truth. Your heart knows. Yeah, you followed your heart's calling. All right, wow, you guys may need to go on vacation soon, or just take a rest here, all right? Because you guys are definitely, you guys are in a balanced energy, and you're being celebrated either by the divine or certain people or whatever it is or your guides. You're being celebrated because you put yourself into balance. You balanced your energy. You forgot about the naysayers and you nurtured yourself. And this is why the divine is blessing you, because you said F what the haters say. You're like way too late. I'm hearing Who's Laughing Now with Jessie J. You're like way too late. Oh my god, babe, your voice is like wow. And I reply, who's laughing now? Oh, so you think you know me now? How you forgotten how you made me feel when you dragged my spirit down. But thank you for the pain. It made me raise my game. And I'm still rising, yeah. Exactly. That's exactly the energy I'm picking up. Thank you, Spirit. So make your jokes, go for broke, blow your smoke. You're not alone. Who's laughing now? You sound like crabs in a bucket. These are energy vampires, low vibing energy vampires. They don't want you to see your light and you to see your potential, because all they do is stay at the bottom and not Yeah, not transform. Yeah, you're chosen. But who's laughing now? Who's laughing now? Boom, chicka, boom, boom, chicka, chicka, boom, boom, chicka, chicka, boom, boom. Please reply in the comments if you know that song. Oh my gosh, I haven't heard that song in so long, but that song is such an oldie, but it's a goodie. Boom, chicka, chicka, boom, boom, chicka, chicka, boom, boom, chicka, chicka, boom, boom. All right, let's get a few confirmations for this energy, and then I'll probably close out the reading. Oh, so you think you know me now? 144, chosen, baby. Have you forgotten how you made me feel when you dragged my spirit down? Rejection, redirection was for your protection. If you're feeling like outcasted from groups, or you felt always redirected in a new journey, in a new I want to say like a new timeline, but like it's like you had a friend group, you were the person who probably had multiple friend groups, and you always had to move on to different friend groups because you always felt like your time was finished in that friend group. Not for a bad reason, but it's like you learned that lesson, you showed people who like a certain lesson that you needed to show them, and then you moved on. Like you're like a guide. You're genuinely like a guide here and on this earth. All right, we have Taurus, twin flame. Whoa. Okay, so you could be getting into a twin flame or soulmate reunion. We have Taurus here. All right, and word curses. Yeah, these people trying to hex you, sending curses to you, that's being returned back to sender. All right, someone tried to sacrifice you, maybe to enter the entertainment industry. What in the world? We have Virgo here, Virgo energy coming through. Or they didn't want you to entertain, they didn't want you to be in the entertainment industry, so they tried to sacrifice you. What? Yeah, you guys are leveling up. Reconciliation with, okay, so we have Virgo and Taurus. Could be heavy earth sign here. All right, so a Taurus could be sacrificing something during Libra season, okay? Or you guys could be a Taurus or Virgo. But I'm getting like redirection and rejection is actually your protection here, because you're actually being guided towards a reconciliation with someone here. And you could be noticing this through signs, synchronicities, angel numbers, that you're going through a massive level up here. So someone could be here. So this person that you're reconciling with, I feel like this could be someone here that you maybe met on your path, but you're now being guided towards them for a different opportunity. That's actually going to be like a divine inheritance. Okay. Yeah, someone with low self-esteem here is really trying to make you act out of character here, trying to affect with your mood. This person wants to affect with your mood and send you psychic attacks, because maybe they know you're going to go through. Oh my God, excuse me. Maybe they know you're part of a twin flame soulmate reunion, higher level soulmates, and you're going to be reconciling with them, and then maybe they're mad. Yeah, they're mad because you pay no mind to them. I don't know what this energy is about. Clarify 140. I can't speak. 144 and chosen. Yeah, someone wanted you to be your own worst enemy. These people, like, that was their goal. They all wanted to, it's like, they wanted to say strength in numbers. Everyone go against you. Everyone go against the collective, so the collective can be their own worst enemy. You know, self-loathe themselves. Say, like, no one likes me, so that means I must not be valuable. I must not be worthy. I must not be appreciated. They wanted you to basically doubt yourself. All right, but you have an amulet and you have it blessed with protection. All right, yeah, I'm telling you, these are closest friends, air quote on friends, who hold grudges against you. These people hold grudges against you, maybe in like, you were there in their life for a certain specific reason. Maybe you taught them a lot of things, but they're not going to tell you that they appreciate you. They're not going to tell you that they actually think that you are very valuable to them, because they don't want you to be higher than them. They don't want you to reach higher than them, because these people are jealous or haterades. Yeah, and they post things directed towards you instead of coming towards you. So they're also very passive aggressive and shady. All right, they mock you when they feel jealous about you or jealous over you. So they try to mock you, mock your character, because they're really just jealous of you. They're jealous of your light. They want that for themselves. They want that attention. They want that quality, I guess you could say. Yeah, this person, okay, so you're being redirected out of a situation with people who could have personality disorders, or a person who has a personality disorder. They don't know how to be themselves. All right, so they try to attach onto other people's personality. And this is a fake ass spiritualist. So this person was a fake spiritualist, trying to attach to you, having a personality disorder, trying to turn others against you as well. So this person didn't want you to be seen as like the real deal. So this is a fake person who wanted you to be seen as fake. All right, but you cut them off and they still watch you. All right, so this is some sort of business rival. We have Virgo energy. Tap into your intuition. You know who this Virgo is. Yeah, you're gonna witness this Virgo's karma. All right, So make sure you know exactly the Virgo that your intuition is telling you. If this is the Virgo that is telling you, or the Virgo that is telling you, if this is your intuition telling you this is the Virgo that you're thinking of, then that's the person. This person is a business rival. They don't like your grind or your hustle. They could be trying to affect your communication, transportation, send you delays, trying to delay your destiny, deter your destiny. Clarify reconciliation. Yeah, they mock you and they feel jealous of you. Someone could know that you're like destined to go into a reconciliation, and they could have tried to mock you, or they just had a lot of jealousy towards you, man. Yeah, you guys can possess a talisman to amplify positive vibes. Yeah, there's some sort of scorned lover here who was doing root work on you because they didn't want you to reconcile with someone here. Yeah, so you have like your positive vibes like show out for you, and someone has been trying to dig up dirt to try to blackmail you, but they can't blackmail someone who's already like a good Samaritan. So it's kind of funny. They constantly convince people of this and that. Yeah, this person has a blocked heart chakra. They're not mindful, they're not demure. All right, they lack a lot of compassion. All right, leveling up. Yeah, someone, I'm telling you, by people convincing them they're this and that, probably talking down on your name, that's just made you level up even more. If anything, they look like clowns. They look like losers. All right, your closest friends hold grudges against you. These are the closest friends that thought that they were better than you. They literally had the idea that they were better than you while they were taking from you. But they didn't think that. They were so entitled to your energy that they thought that they were getting all these good opportunities, these beautiful things, because it was their energy. No, they were siphoning from your energy because they're energy vampires, and they were thinking, oh, we don't need the collective anymore because the collective's not useful. The collective was your vital chance of gaining these opportunities, but they didn't see it that way. Yeah, claiming credit over your success. These people were trying to claim credit over your successes. I'm telling you. They try to say like, oh, well, the collective wouldn't get anywhere if it wasn't for me. The collective wouldn't do this if it wasn't for me. No, you got there because of the collective's energy. Period. Point blank, period. They're on a different frequency. And by you tapping in and being friends with them or being close to them, your frequency automatically opens doors for them to reach that kind of frequency. These people. Yeah, envious of the career and money you make. These people are envious of you. All right, always trying to one-up you. These people are in competition with you. My goodness. Whatever. Okay, let's get a few more and then we'll close out the reading. Yeah, this wasn't a part of the plan. These people did not avoid the problem here. All right, they didn't plan, because they were doing so much root work on you to affect you, take from you, whatever. So they really thought that it wouldn't be part of the plan for you to take a different route. All right, they expected you to be so down, so depressed, so down the dumps your whole life, which is crazy to me that they expected you to be so hung up on them. That just proves how grandiose they think they are. For you to be so hung up and your whole life revolves around them, that they expected you to still be stuck in some sort of loop-de-loop. No, you're getting sudden wealth here. It wasn't a part of the plan for you to reach sudden wealth here because they were doing so much black magic on you guys. I cannot make this up. So much black magic they were doing. Okay, 2023 could be significant. Maybe you guys are 23. They've been trying to do a lot of black magic on you guys from reaching sudden wealth here. All right, maybe light a candle, you guys, to keep your vision. All right, maybe you could do some fire, I don't want to say fire magic, but like gazing into the light to open your third eye to see prophetically the kind of messages that you're receiving right now from the divine. Yeah, it's game over. That I'm telling you, the evil entity has left. So the evil entity that they sent towards you, all right, this is like, it's being returned to sender, all right, because they were the ones dealing with these dark entities, having these dark entities on them, and they were thinking that they could do this to a chosen one. They could automatically take over this person's life, lifestyle, personality, their inheritance, whatever, black magic on them daily. I'm getting this became a daily thing for them because they were so, all they were looking at this. They were looking at the green. They were looking at the money. All they cared about was receiving the money, all right? Yeah, take a step back. Maybe someone's now taking a step back from this, all right? They're getting a new perspective. People are getting a new perspective of you, all right? I feel like someone left their prints everywhere, left their tracks. Someone's getting caught in their tracks, all right, for what they've been doing, all right? Because people are seeing that you guys have, like, people are, like, withdrawing from someone or something here. They're getting a new perspective on you, okay? They're reflecting on a situation, okay? Courthouse. This black magic could be someone could be ending up in a courthouse for doing all this black magic here. Could be going through legal issues for this. What else? Yeah. All right, yeah, I'm telling you, someone's in a rage and confusion. Okay, so someone here is rageful and confused that you guys are still balanced and your heart is like a lotus flower, and they're in the storm. All right, they can't ascend to the highest level here. All right, well, you guys have, it's like you have ascended above them. All right, so you're reaching new heights. Your growth is being unlocked, you're tapping into your potential here, okay? And it's like they're in the storm as this energy shifts. They're in the, like, you're in the eye of the hurricane, basically, and they're in the storm. So you're like in the calmness, the coolness of it all. Meanwhile, everything around you is like going crazy batshit. These people are going through it, all right? Because they were so, they just really thought that their energy was better than yours, when in reality, they were taking your energy. That's what's so funny to me. They were draining you of your good energy, of your divine energy, and trying to make it seem like you were nothing. Take flight. Yeah, you guys are taking flight, and you're being resurrected. So it's okay to start over and over. You're reinventing yourself. You're going through a rebirth. You're a phoenix rising. You're rising like a phoenix through the ashes. And it's game over for them who sent this dark ass entity. All right, that entity, you freaking slayed this demon. You slayed this entity. All right, now they feel like they're like, yeah. I don't know why I just heard, damn, she got like 9 lives. Someone thinks you have like 9 lives or something. Okay? Yeah, you broke a curse. This black magic that they tried sending towards you, yeah, that's failed. It's failed. They failed at it. Okay, whatever. I'm gonna leave that message here. Hopefully that resonated with you guys. Let me know in the comments down below if it did. Anything that you need to know about me will be in the link in the description. If you want to book a personal, link will also be in the description. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.